For a first point, I will be choosing one hand as my receiving hand. Our first point is going to be just below the tip of the thumb. So I'll take my thumb like this and I'll wrap the fingers of my other hand around the thumb and I'll apply pressure for 15 seconds. You don't apply pressure from top. Our second point is going to be just below the first crease of the thumb. So this is our thumb, this is the first crease, and this is our point. It's easier to apply pressure with our thumb facing downwards. So when we press this first crease, we can notice that there's a joint. Below this crease, you will feel the end of that joint. So we wrap the fingers of our other hand like this around the thumb and apply pressure for 15 seconds on this point. So our thumb has a spiral and our next point is going to be right in the center of that spiral. So this is our thumb and this is my spiral. At the center of my spiral is my point. So we wrap the fingers around our thumb like this and apply pressure on the point for 15 seconds. However, it's not necessary that your spiral will be right at the center of the thumb. Okay, so for our next point, we'll keep our hand on our lap. Now can you see your wrist? When you bend your wrist, there'll be a crease. There's a fold. You can even place your pen over here. Now right below this fold will be your point. So this is your fold, okay? This is the point. Now you press this point and apply steady pressure. So it's just below the fold and don't get stuck in it, right? Our next point is going to be in between these two bones. So now when you fold your wrist like this, you can see the wrist crease, right? The second wrist crease. You need to place your fingers right below this wrist crease like this. It's on the thumb side. So you place it like this. Now your third finger, which is your ring finger, our point will be exactly in line with it. So this is where your point will be, in line with the ring finger and right in between those two bones. And you press here for 15 seconds. So our next point is going to be only on the right hand. Now can you see this knuckle, the little finger knuckle? See where it is on your palm. You can feel it here, right? Now right below this knuckle will be your point. Make sure that you're not in contact with it and press it for 15 seconds. Our next point is where the index finger meets the palm. So make a loose fist. For that, keep a finger like this and close the rest of the fingers. So this is your index finger. This is where it meets the palm. Press this point for 15 seconds. Okay, so our next point is going to be between the middle finger and the index finger. So drag your thumb like this. You will see that there's a V shape. Right where this V shape collapses will be your point. My point is over here. So press it for 15 seconds and leave. So our next point is going to be at the tip of each finger. Now this is the thumb and this is the tip. So here is where you will apply your pressure. Now earlier we used to apply pressure from the front side, but now you'll apply pressure from the top. This is better done using a blunt pencil So I'll take this pencil and apply pressure from top like this, just at the tip. And if you're using your hand to do it, again wrap your fingers around your thumb and press it from the top. Hold it for 15 seconds and do this for each of your 10 fingers. So this is on the side where our first toe is. Now can you see this ankle bone over here? Right at the base of the ankle bone, place your little finger. And then place 3 more fingers. So you can keep 4 fingers like this. And then where your 5th finger is, that will be your point. You'll be pressing against a bone. Press this point for 15 seconds. Our next point is going to be only on the right foot. Now between your first and second toe, you see that there's this passage. So drag your thumb down like this. Now over here you see that there's this heel starting, right? So drag your thumb down and bring it to the point where the heel is just starting. From here, go diagonally opposite towards your 4th toe. So your thumb should be in line with the 4th toe. Now go one step down. After this, leave 2 fingers gap. This point is your 22, and right next to it, this point is your 23. 23 is the point that you need to press for 15 seconds. So we did one point that was right at the center of this bulge. Our next point is going to be below this point. So when you bend your first toe like this, you see this curve, right? So just below the point that I showed you previously, on this curve will be the point that you have to press. So our foot has this thick fleshy band, right? Our point is going to be in line with the second toe, right where this band ends. So when you squeeze your foot like this, it forms an arc. Now drag your thumb in line with the second toe and bring it down right where this band ends. This will be your point. And press it for 15 seconds. So our next point will be at the tip of each toe. So again, just wrap your toe and then apply pressure from top. And if you're doing it with your thumb, then you can do it this way. Apply pressure on each toe for 15 seconds.